I've always wondered why the grass looks a lot greener where I live than at college. This map makes it pretty clear why. Because Nassau County, most of it is actually free from drought. New York City is only in abnormally dry conditions, and so is the coast of New Jersey. But once you go west into New Jersey and into Delaware, you have this area of moderate drought. Now, more specifically, you get to Delaware, and there is this small gap of abnormal dryness. It's tough to exactly line it up with what it is because you really can't get any closer. Um, but lining it up with say Google Maps, and and you can tell that this area is abnormally dry, but the heart of campus is all the way down here. It's not up there. That's several kilometers to the north. And this gap does not look like it's that big. It overall looks relatively small. The middle of Delaware is actually free from drought, and so is the southeast corner, but those aren't the places I'm going to, and there is that strip of moderate drought in between. So the drought area in Delaware is pretty rare, but you really think that this area is that big, and this area just gets you 273. Realistically, it's down and out. Though this kind of does follow a bit of a straight line, to be fair, but still, realistic. I mean, it's tough to line up exactly, but and I would like if the drought monitor showed more complete picture, um, but it doesn't. But there's reasons that we can analyze as to why. As for the New York City and precipitation in New York City, it's it hasn't been great this autumn so far, but it's been decent. As you can see, November was relatively dry with a couple wet days in a row in the beginning of the month, but overall not a whole lot. However, October had record rainfall on the 30th, and there were quite a few wet days before then, as there was a nor'easter in mid October as well. In September, while it ended off pretty dry, this storm delivered overall over 5 centimeters of rain from the 4th through the 7th of September. Um, Meanwhile, we can analyze Wilmington, Delaware, and notice that it's been a lot drier. This is partially because, compared to New York, Wilmington has had warmer days but colder nights, which is more of a desert-like climate. Um, you know, as compared to New York, where that really didn't happen. Just analyzing it, that storm brought just over a centimeter of rain in September to Delaware, and while they had some catch up on the 24th, it wasn't all that much. Then October, this is all that nor'easter contributed to. It was barely even significant. Um, like genuinely, it really contributed like nothing. And that record rainfall wasn't quite a record at UD. It was significant, but not as significant. And November, to its credit, has actually been wetter in Delaware. Um, but even still. So apparently it's in Newcastle. But yeah, that's just why New York drought is better than Delaware.